For now, unless anybody else wants to jump up, we have CJ Lamere.
I wasn't prepared for this. So this is Auguries. I wrote it a couple years back, and I had to do some on-the-fly edits just now for fun. If you don't know, auguries is what they used to call bird watching in ancient Rome, but they would also see the future with it. There were birds fluttering under the streetlight on Elm Street. Two women walk through the night. One shouts, "You should have known better," while the other weeps. Confused birds sing and think it's dawn. I ride my bike to work because I don't own a car. Last week I crossed a bridge. I saw 50 starlings move, 50 minds all focusing intently on each other. They perch on triangular metalwork, holding the big sign for the highway. When you watch birds like this, it's like watching smoke or a river or dreams. I always whistle back their tune as I pass beneath them, and their discordant music goes quiet. The next day, rolling downhill, a pair of northern harriers begin flying alongside me, matching my pace. They have round and sharp faces, gray with white bellies and bright yellow talons. They skim my wake through the air, riding the energy I make, breaking the wind in front of me. As I turn, the pair of them soar up and loop around a tree, chasing, talons outstretched. Reading bird body language is hard, so I don't know if they were fighting over territory or in avian love. I woke up yesterday morning to a tapping on my window. A starling has perched on the frame, looking through the glass curiously. I hum and call to him, trying to budge the bird. He flies away, but thinks I've opened the window 3 minutes later and returns. The bird doesn't crash into the glass and fall. He just continues to tap to check the location of glass. I leave on music as I get ready, hoping to keep the bird away. Then my grandmother died. The funeral service was in Florida and I couldn't fly. My family decided to have a New England gathering honoring her. My mom bought too much bread because she thought that everyone would want to make sandwiches, but everyone wanted lasagna instead. My youngest cousins, under the influence of sugared tea, which my sister gave them, invented this great game called Chase Them Around the House, where I am chased around the house. It's a lot of fun. I start the game when I see 5 crows crowing in the tree across the street from the house. Crows are smart, I say to the little girl and the little boy. They remember faces and they talk to one another. They even talk to you if you do it right. The siblings immediately start shouting "caw" at the top of their lungs. I wonder if they thought the crows would speak English. Above, a gray northern harrier swooped into the tree. The black crow it targeted took flight while the other 4 cawed and pursued the harrier. I told my cousins to follow as I watched the birds dip behind other houses. Within moments of the crows abandoning the tree, a dozen starlings took swift residence, calling out their good fortune. Today, I can't sleep, and at 3 in the morning, the starlings begin calling. I go to a diner by the tiny airport. I ride my bike because I don't own a car. On my way, 5 black crows swoop around a gray northern harrier. I sit by the window and sip coffee, watching aluminum wings catch drafts. On my way back, a cardinal is dead in the road, flat and crushed by car tires. I sit on the porch and tear up bread. The house sparrows, colored like deer, come first, flitting from the bushes. The starlings swoop from the trees. The crows lurk at the edges. A small stone sits in my lap.
Awesome, thank you. Okay, we're at the end of our list, and we have a few minutes left. Would anybody else like to jump up? Doesn't it?
Sure.
Yeah.